like to make pocket handkerchiefs as easily as the Artful Dodger, wouldn't you, my dear?
Yes, if you teach me, sir.
We will, my dear, we will. To work. Terry, Fred.
Technology. We have the capability to make the world's first bionic
cockatoo. Bobo
will be that
cockatoo.
Better than it was before.
Well, first of all, thank you all for coming and making it here, especially on a Friday.
There we go. Right, so George, you actually clicked the wrong screen on that one. It was all black, but there we go. Come on back, George. Come say hello.
I was wondering.
Say hello, George.
Hello.
So George has joined us again, and yeah, we've just got back from a day fishing. George has been looking after the shop all day. Has it been?
It's been good.
Busy?
No, we've had more customers today than we've had in the entire week. In fact, the last 2 weeks put together. So it's been a crazy week, hasn't it?
Mm-hmm.
So right. So did you like the new intro, guys? Yet again, Rob. Rob, you are just. We bowed to your genius, Rob.
Yeah.
Utterly brilliant, utterly brilliant. So I had so much fun putting all the soundtracks to that, and yeah. So I don't know, how are we going to keep on? How is Rob going to keep on outdoing that every time? So yeah.
Let's see it in Christmas.
Who was first? Did you see?
Finley.
Finley. Finley, you are a master. Finley was in the shop earlier on this week, so it's good to see you, Finley.
Finley got drenched earlier on this week.
Yeah, he did actually. Everyone got really drenched. So let me quickly grab that and see who's on.
Was it the Southgate? Has he done it again? That's 3 in a row.
He has, hasn't
my
he?
God.
Yeah. And Matt Handy
That's a
second.
hat trick.
Yes. So very, very good. So George, you're going to be showing us some more gimmicks later on, aren't you?
Oh, sure, I feel.
Yeah, absolutely. We'll get on with some of these first. So go and have a seat. We'll call you up a little later. And George, you can see his amazing gimmicks. I mean, how old are you again, George?
10.
10. I thought you were 10.
Unbelievable.
10 years old, and he makes the most insane gimmicks. So absolutely crazy. So hello everyone. I hope you're all well and had a really good week. We haven't got as much to talk about this week. I don't know why. It's just been a crazy busy week. Do you notice that we've hardly had any customers the last 2 weeks, and it's been really, really hot. The first day when it's cold, everyone just rushes in. So basically, their suntan is more important than Biomagic. So there we go. But right, so we are going to be talking about Complete Our Leech. The gold standard cards are back in stock. UPS by Roddy McGhie. The Needles by Scott Alexandra. Shoe Business, MIB Unplugged, and The Pressure Force by Danny Ortiz. We will get onto all that a lot later on.
Yeah.
Check this out. George very kindly bought Bobo some very nice little seeds over here. Yeah, sorry, Alex, not for you. So Bobo's got a whole load of sunflower seeds as a lifetime supply there, Bobo. Yes, that's all for you. And they're ones that she can eat without having to do the shell. And George also very kindly bought Bobo some salt and vinegar peanuts. You may remember last week I did say how much Bobo enjoys salt and vinegar peanuts. And then thank you also to Andy Tingley who very kindly bought some very healthy snacky bars because these guys got a big box of Snickers last week. And Andy Tingley very kindly bought a whole box of very healthy bars, which I presume were kind of from me, but they kind of disappeared. I had one of them and the rest just vanished somehow.
Alex
don't know where they've gone. They've just completely gone. The bin's full, but I don't
I've had the most varied diet for a week I've ever had. I think it's been lovely.
What Snickers? Crunch, Snickers, crunch.
Right. Chocolate biscuits today.
Now, hopefully we're going to have a little video review from Ottar. We're just waiting for that to come through last minute, so that will be coming very shortly. But let's see who's on. So Matt Hounsley, Hounsley, sorry, not Hounsley. I'm used to saying Hounsley because we're in Hounslow.
No.
It's Housley. So Matt Hounsley joined us. He says, "Hey, or hey, smiley face, sorry." John Middleton's there. Stefan says, "Let's go." Sean Max there. Matthew Colley, first in today. Not even close, Matthew. Andrew Corrigan says hi guys. Andrew Van Boren's there. Adam O'Brien, definitely not first. Ninth says Brian Robson. Rita says hello in Australia. And Frank in Florida says hi guys, great to see you.
Wow.
Matij is there, he says hello. That's a really international little group of 3 people there.
It is, isn't it? Yeah.
So Andrew Vaughan, hello peeps. Chris Skillenders, hello and afternoon everybody. Michael Brymer says afternoon people and Bobo. Ottar, the openings are slowly becoming a show all of their own. I know, Ottar. Soon it's just going to be an hour of intro and we'll say hello guys, goodbye, and that'll be it. Nothing else. But I have to admit, Rob sends over the images and a PowerPoint presentation. And we kind of turned that into a video and gone from there. And I kind of turned it all into a video and realised we had like 6 minutes of opening, and I thought it's a little bit too long, so we had to cut out a few of them, but we'll use some of them in future ones. And but just so much fun, even just editing the sounds on them, just so much fun, isn't it? Brilliant, absolutely brilliant. And did you like the Michael McIntyre bit? Very, very good.
I think Dave knows Michael. You know his entire act now, don't you? Having gone through all of them in order to find the right clip.
The words he needed.
Yeah, at millions of hours just to get the right kind of words. The Friday was about two hours of Michael McIntyre. Yeah. So Lou's there. Hello, Lou. I hope all is well, mate. He says, "Hi guys, let's do this."
I thought he said loser. He said Lou's here.
Lou's there. Lou
right.
and Antonucci. Daniel says hi everyone. Josh Crayford, hello. Trevor Sampson says hi guys. Michael Cooley's there. What's Michael Cooley going to say?
Do we have any bananas?
No. Charlie's there. Hello Charlie. Hope all is well, buddy. He says happy Poet's Day from Wales. Wales. Jonas says woohoo! It's PropDog Friday using my own drink game rules. Funny new intro.
We forgot about the drinking game, didn't we?
Yeah, we got to talk about that at some point.
We'll do that. Next week.
We were saying there's not a lot to talk about today, so drink up, Jonas. Josh says just got sponge ball toolbox. Very cool. So has little George.
Little George.
Chris Gillender says brilliant intro, isn't it? Just Martin says hi all. Adam Baroness is there. Says hi guys. Darren Snowgall, hi Dave. Hope you're keeping well. I am very well, thanks mate. I hope all is well with you too. Matthew Colley says spoke to Alex on Tuesday about coin through nose for winning last week, but it still hasn't arrived. Hopefully it will show up tomorrow. Definitely went out. So yeah, if it hasn't arrived by now, it went out Monday or Tuesday.
Yeah, may have gone out Wednesday morning if it was late in the day. I can't remember when.
I hope you got your right address there, Matthew. Let us know if we have your right address on system. Sean Max says, do we need to separate live just for the titles? Yes. Stefan says, you forgot to turn on the light. Forgot to turn on the light? Oh yeah. That was George when he was opening up. There's a lot of buttons on here and I had to quickly explain which one to press, so yeah. Adrian says the Snickers made it into the intro. It did indeed, Adrian, thank you for that.
They lasted longer on the intro than they did in real life.
In the shop.
Yeah. It was like Snickers gone. Andy Tingley, hey guys, love the intro. So say again?
I think I've developed a nut allergy through excessive Snickers.
Apparently Snickers is sold in more countries than any other product.
Is it really?
Yeah, you
Snickers
can
ice
go
cream is
into the
gorgeous.
Snickers
jungles.
ice cream is up there. It's very underrated, the Snickers ice cream. You've never had one? It's very good. It's very
That
good.
and deep fried Snickers.
We don't need Snickers ice cream. We don't
No,
have any
no,
room in the
don't go
freezer.
Deep fried Snickers is lovely as well.
And Mars bar, apparently.
Yeah.
Not my cup of tea. Hi everyone, love the opening sequences, brilliant. You're all a TV movie stars now, says Eamon.
That's worrying, isn't it? How close we are to the young ones. That is very, very spooky.
Well, you as what's his name?
Rick Mail.
No, Alex is Rick.
Oh, you're. Who am I? I can't-
Adrian.
Oh.
Adrian, yeah.
Yeah.
Brilliant. That's a bit fishy, Dave, says Robert Van Buren. Very dark in here. Brian Robson, soon Rob will have drawn the entire show in advance.
Yeah.
Technical error, cheers.
He's playing the drinking game, isn't he?
There you go. Alex and
What we're
Jason,
gonna
great
do.
job with the product reviews. Yeah, what we're going to do, cheers. What else is it going to be?
I forgot
You
what the
need
rules
to
are.
slag off Sam's mind.
Oh yeah, Scams Mine's terrible. There we go, cheers.
And we're a shop with stock, which means we've actually got the stock here in
Yeah,
the
We're in
shop.
the shop, yeah.
And
cheers.
we're not allowed to go off on tangents. So did you see that film the other day with
the action one, yeah.
Yeah, really good.
Cheers.
Yeah.
Drink up.
Jonas has just fell off his chair.
I want to see how good his typing is in 2 minutes' time.
Have you seen the changing cards? Says Josh. Changing cards? Do we know about that?
Now I wonder if that's
Is that the Richard
is that
Young
Richard
thing we
Young's
were just talking about?
thing we were just talking
They
about.
wasn't pooped in my drink when she's standing there. Yeah, okay.
Is it
She
Richard?
has on the
Is it
quiet
Richard?
one, so I did see it, but yeah.
Yeah, it's something to do with bobsledding. I think Richard Young got the rights to it. It's really
Right. So we were just talking about it. I've just literally been speaking to Richard before the show. We're going to try and sort something out. Hopefully to get them in. Richard was in on Wednesday, and I meant to talk to him about it and totally forgot. So yeah, I'm going to give him a call on Monday.
Adrian says, do you know if there are any more street shells on their way, please? Monday,
Yes.
buddy. Monday. They will be in on Monday. Thank you, George. Says Walter. George? That's good. Walter says, thank you, George. That's Walter McGhie in America. For your intro. Ryan Adams says, hi guys, great to see you earlier. Any tips for dice stacking?
Yeah. Get some dice. Get a cup.
Stack them.
Stack them.
Yeah.
Oh, straight sided. This
Yeah,
straight sided.
straight sided cup is much easier. Much easier.
And it's all in the stop, isn't it?
It's
Hang on. Are you two giving out tips now? You and your little thing. Hang on. Aren't you two doing a
Excuse
dice
me, I'm
stacking?
good enough. I'm good enough to give out tips.
Aren't you doing a dice stacking challenge this week?
We spoke about it. Alex has been practicing. I've not done anything.
You can't say on the live last week you're going to do it this week and then not do it.
Well, we've probably got time to do it this week.
Why?
I was quite lucky because Jason, you weren't well yesterday, were you?
No, I
Which
had
gave
to
me
go
a
to-
whole
had to go to
24 hours
A&E.
of practice without.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
I'm a bit dubious at how good. Yeah.
Well, I've got Alan Robertson standing in for me
Well, that's not fair because that's just ridiculous what he does.
because
for
he's a
them.
guru. Right, Alan, if you're watching, mate, unbelievable. And anyone else, check out Alan's dice stacking. Just mind blowing.
He's insane.
Excuse me. Kevin Peel says, hi lads, and Bobo. Finley says, hi guys, it was great coming in on Wednesday. I never thought I'd be walking around PropDog with no shirt and a towel around him.
I think we need to clarify why.
Yeah, before you come and arrest
It's
us,
a new
please,
entry
there is a
policy.
reason. Josh was with other people as well. So yeah, basically that was the day where the heavens just opened. And
He had to swim across the car park.
yeah,
basically.
so as Finley, I just happened to open the door and Finley was just walking towards us, just soaking.
Running
him and everybody
towards
there,
us.
yeah. So I took their stuff home and put it in the tumble dryer. But in the meantime, they had towels random in the shop. So police, that is honestly what happened.
Yeah, it's not our new sort of COVID guidelines.
Yes. Walter says, thank you, Andy. Andy, glad you enjoyed. Ottar, here is the link if you don't catch it on your chat show window.
Yes.
Right,
brilliant.
okay, so we've got Ottar's link over there. So, Ottar, is Ottar sending it to us, do you know?
He's putting it on YouTube.
Right,
Do
so
you want
we'll
me
just
to-
use your, yeah, so Ottar, we will use your YouTube link a little later on. In fact, what I'm going to do...
What we're going to do? Drink, Jonas?
Yeah, I can't copy that link, Ottar. So, Ottar, if you can quickly...
Do you want me to do
Can
it?
you email it to you? I've got email on there.
Ooh, what's the best way to do this?
Do you want
yeah.
me to quickly put a product on the website with the link to embed the video into a product? Quickly do that?
I'm trying to think of the easiest way of doing it.
Quickly,
I mean, if I
whilst
just make-
Jonas is still conscious.
Yeah.
So I just make an Ottar video product very quickly and just put nothing but
If
the
you
video
emailed it
on.
to you, it'll come up on there, won't it? Then you can just do your screen now.
just watch it
Or
on the
email you
YouTube.
the-
Just
I'll
watch it
email
on the
you the
YouTube
link.
page. Just watch it on YouTube page, and then it'll be in our history. That'll be the easiest way.
Yeah.
There we go. Yeah, yeah. So just quickly open it, or copy the link into YouTube, watch it, and it'll be in our history. So there we are. All right. Also, Sean Man. Hello, Sean. And Major Tom says, "Afternoon, fellas. Happy Friday." And to you, Major. Caroline says, "Where's George? He's my hero."
George,
come say hello. Caroline
say
Grayson. Come on.
She can't see you from over there, George. You got to get your face. Come on, she'll see your mug.
Here's my face.
No, there.
We're looking after him. Don't worry. That was seen by 83 people today, George. Finley says 3 weeks in a row. Yeah, I think Finley, you are literally just we got to crown you the master. Really, there is no one better. No one better. You're obviously paying Facebook far too much money. Nigel says, "Afternoon, great intro. Check out the Bill and Ted post on the PropDog Facebook page."
Oh, hello.
Oh, hello. Another one of them. Nigel's been doing these brilliant kind of what they call it, deep fakes, gift
I
scans
didn't
or whatever.
know.
Yeah.
I didn't know it was possible. It's really cool. So,
Yeah.
party on.
Nigel's got some very cool app he does all that with. David Abel, hello. He says, "Thank you everyone for helping out recently. Can I nominate Jason for a Be Valued award for going the extra mile, deciphering the German instructions for me? Best service as always." Jason, you're fired if you don't do that again.
Well, you can always nominate him, whether he wins. Is
The
another...
arbiter. Right.
Well done, Jason.
All done?
Yeah, I've watched.
There's another thanks for
in the
Jason.
process
Look. There's another thanks for Jason. Jason's the employee of the month, I think.
It wouldn't be hard.
All right, you two, you getting ready for the dice stacking, eh?
I've got him on the dice stacking. I've got him on the...
Mila wins.
Steve
Mila
Levin
wins
says
employee of the
good
month
afternoon.
every month.
Mike Main says, "Thanks for the advice on kids magic earlier, Jason, and for
You're
the offer of
welcome,
coffee.
Mike.
Nice to see you all."
It was lovely to see you too, mate.
I was here too. It's my shop. I let him be nice to you. I get some credit.
You let me be nice to him.
I
No,
hide
he
when
knows
everyone
my
comes
real
in the
name.
shop. I'm like, "Oh, never customer, I'm gonna hide away." That's that picture of I was going to say Scrooge, and it's not Scrooge, is it? It's
Fagin.
Fagin, the beginning. Yeah, that is literally how my ambition. That's how I want to be when I'm older. You know, long, horrible facial hair, really grumpy.
The long hair ambition's out, isn't it?
Get out of my magic shop. I'm sorry, baby, don't be scared. Liam says, "Going to be coming in about 2 weeks for the first time. It'll be good to see you, Liam. Thank you for coming along." Walter says, "Friday, best day of the week. Thanks to all." Junior says, "PropDog, love you guys. On vacation, we'll catch the replay. Have a good one, Junior." Matt Housley says, "I have something posted from you on Tuesday, tracked and not here yet, so must be an issue with the post."
Weird.
I thought they were getting really fast again. They were back up to normal, unless there's been some kind of new thing going on. Yeah, strange. Andrew Corrigan says, "Thanks so much for your help with me this week, Jason and Alex. I was looking for a coins across effect, and they couldn't be more helpful. I ended up getting a DVD called World's Greatest Magic with Coin Shells, or something, which arrived the next day. I love the effect by David Roth on the DVD, so I ended up getting another coin shell in case you didn't stock them anymore." Cheers, guys. You're most welcome, Andrew, and I suppose
Glad
you
you
guys,
like the video.
I suppose you guys are doing all right.
All right.
I'll let you have a break one day next week.
Thank
5
you.
minutes.
I
no
mean,
more.
one of us is getting a day off if we're on the challenge.
Yeah, you can have Saturday or Sunday, either one. Brett says they're finally not on work on a Friday. Sorry, not in work on a Friday, but in hospital with the baby. Oh dear. I'll catch up later. If there's any giveaway, is there any way to enter those who can't make the live show? Yes.
Sorry, not having a. Is he having a baby? Because that's not.
It says, but in hospital with the baby. So I hope your baby's not too,
dear.
too
Well,
ill.
I hope the baby.
Yeah.
Hope everything is fine.
But yeah, Brett, just name a card now, and then we'll keep that ready for the live later on.
Good luck with your hospital
yes.
appointment.
Spencer says, "Thank you all for my new hardback close-up pad. It arrived yesterday. It's awesome. Great job. You're most welcome, buddy. I hope all is well." Lee Bell says, "PropDog Legends. Hope you're all well. How's lockdown been treating you? Hope you're all staying safe." Lockdown's long since over for us, so we're all good.
Feels
Yeah,
very
but
weird.
all is well, mate. All is well. David Harris, afternoon all. Sam Fuller, full animated anniversary show. How's Bobo? Bobo's doing all right. Yeah, she had a check up this morning with the vets, and there's been no infection in all the pins.
Don't jump off there now.
Yeah, she's got her personality back now, so she's on painkillers. And she's a lot happier now. She's having a little silly moods, which she didn't have for a week or so. But she does like to chew on a little. So she's got pins through her leg. She's got 4 pins through the legs, and then some resin blocks either side to hold everything in place. And she likes to chew at the resin bits. So the vet had to put a bit more on this morning where she's been chewing. But yeah, all is healing well. So thank you for asking. What we're going to do? Cheers, Mr. Jonas. Cheers. Yes, the Richard Young one says Josh. Glenn Bonnar says, hi guys, wanted to say hi from sunny Spain. Hope you're all keeping well. I am very well, Glenn. It's been some time, mate. It's been a long time, so I hope all is well with you. Scott Farrington, hello, mate. He says, hi guys, sorry I'm late. I guess what I used to contact. What I used contact last week in the pub, and I got a date.
Wow.
Good effort, mate. See, wow. I told you you'd like it.
Hope he's a looker.
The trailer doesn't lie.
Brian Robson, Dave mentions his drink. Cheers. Yeah, kombucha. That's free. Hi guys, says Adam Reeves. Scott Fountain, still struggling with the dice stacking. I think my table is too wobbly, laugh out loud.
Who's this?
Scott Farrington.
Okay, well maybe when we do it later we'll try and give some tips, because I do have some tips.
Well, hang on a minute. We watched a video of Alan Robinson throwing them in the air going...
Yeah, but I'm never doing that, am I?
Doesn't need a table.
I'll break the world record, but I won't do the raw.
Yeah. I'm sure, yeah, I'm fine.
Okay. Do you know what I'd like to make, actually? I was saying to Alex, and this is the tangent for Jonas again, but I said, is it possible to make a dice stacking cup that you can change the height of? Do you know what I mean? So, because obviously with dice stacking, there you could do 5 dice because the cup is big enough. But if you had a tube that would let you do up to 30, and you could slowly almost change the height of the top. Do you see what I mean? Wouldn't that be great? Because then you could start with like 3, but it would give you a whole dice stacking.
You could use like how on a tripod, like something extendable, so they like cups nest into each other.
I just think it'd be really cool. I just think that'd be great, because I was saying to you, I wanted to do 25. The hardest thing for me on doing that is finding the tube, just finding the thing.
Buy a telescope and take the lenses out.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I don't know if that would work, because it's got to be smooth. It's got to be a smooth. Well,
you're going to have steps that's going to be telescopic, aren't you?
Well, it doesn't necessarily. That's what I'm saying. It doesn't necessarily need to be telescopic. I just wonder whether there's an insert or something you could slide through a gap to. It's just an idea. See what you come up with.
That's an interesting bit of. As tangents go.
Let's move on.
Well done.
Right. Okay. Nick Adcock says, was Al doing a trick from a book this week as promised?
No.
You broke a promise? Did you promise?
Well, it's Al Leach, so I mean, he's known for Chicago Opener, which I've done on the show before. So.
Nick, sorry, mate. Jason,
I think we know who
Jason's
the employee of the month
staff,
is.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Alan, can you link your dice video? Yeah, Alan, if you're watching this, send the link that you sent me. It's just So what Alan does on the last bit on his video, which is amazing.
Sickening.
Stacks 4 cups.
Dice.
Thank you.
I can stack 4 cups, Dave.
Stacks 4 dice. Okay, there. Puts a business card on. Stacks 4 more. Lifts them up. Stops them dead on there.
On top of the dice?
On top of the dice. On top of the business card. Takes it away. Puts another business card down. Stacks 4 more. Puts them on top. Lifts them up. So he's now got 9 dice.
12.
12? Oh, yes, 4 dice in each one. 4 dice in each one. Yeah, I was thinking 3 dice. There's 4 dice in each one, wasn't it? So 4 dice in each one.
It's mental. It's so
with 2 business cards, then flicks the business cards out, leaving a stack of 12 standing up. It's
amateur.
Just,
Amateur.
Yeah. Till he can do it with the cup that comes with it.
Jonas should be battered with yen, says Chris Glenders. Tom Binns, hello mate. He says, watch this. What am I watching? I can't scroll. Compelling. That's all good, Tom. Walter says, Dave, how was the fishing on Monday? Yeah, fishing was very, very hot. Here in the UK, it was record hot. It was like 36, which means you're not going to catch very much other than tiddlers. So it was like 40 tiddlers and a couple of big ones, but it wasn't about the fishing. It was just about being out in the sun and having a swim in the Thames, which was nice. Bit of synchronised swimming on the day, didn't I?
Like you and Mike.
Yeah. Well, Mike was paddling. I was swimming. So Frank says, Alex, have you seen Kane's variant? Thoughts?
Kane's as in Peter Kane, I guess.
Kane's variants.
That does ring.
That does
sort of ring a bell, actually, Frank. If you enlighten me a little bit more.
Finley says, make sure you do a nice firm stop at the end and make sure that they're all at the top of the cup before you stop them. Good tip, thank you, Finley. Neil Edwards, I hope that's not a typo. Which one's that, Neil? Liam says, have you seen Memo Card? Memo Card?
I
don't know what that is.
Crikey, a name is so tough. With the amount of tricks we see on a weekly basis.
No. I don't
Memo
know.
Card, I think I probably have seen it, but... Oh, yes, I think I have. Is that... Right, yeah, probably. I mustn't have thought it was very good, because I can't remember it.
Didn't even mention it to me.
Kevin says, finally able to get on in time and see you handsome devils. It's been a while. Thank you, Kevin. Yeah, let's do our best.
He has started the drinking game early.
Yeah.
Jonas says, did the thingy arrive, Jason?
Hello.
The thingy has arrived, Jonas. Yes, thank you. I've just, because I had to go to A&E yesterday because I had a bad eye. I haven't had time to watch it yet. So I will look at it next week.
Okay. What do you think of the wallet, says Liam?
Oh.
We haven't seen it yet, have we?
Oh, okay.
It's in-
We haven't seen it. We know what it is.
Afternoon, gents, says Dean. Natalia says, Jason, give me one of the funniest routines that my kids saw with my dog puppet.
Oh.
And I just wanted everyone to know that.
Oh, basically, what Natalia is very nicely saying is I gave her one of my routines with a dog puppet, and she said it's one of the funniest routines she does. So,
you're most welcome.
That's 3-1.
Is that where it eats the handkerchief?
Yeah.
That's not your routine.
It's not my routine, no, but I do it, and I helped a customer.
All right. Okay.
Sam Fuller says also thank you for cyber and interpreting magic. Jesus, what an incredible book. You're most welcome. Natalia, show not saw. Thank you. Finley says thanks again, Dave, for giving us the towels and drying out our clothes. Really appreciate it. You're most welcome. Nigel Quinn says, so I'm going to get the door. Nigel Quinn says post is definitely slowed up again in some areas this week.
Yeah.
Good to know. Alistair says thanks, Jason, for your advice this week. RE Cups and Balls parcel arrived this morning. Chris Gullenders, Dave, are you saying you want to end up running a magic shop like Mike did not? Sorry, Mike. Yeah, I've read a few stories about Mike. In fact, I've got my own story about Mike when I went in his shop. First time I ever went in there, he was really rude to me because I picked up a few things and I walked out and never went back. I've made friends with Mike since, we chat quite a bit, but yeah, that was a lesson I learned never to run a magic shop like that. What was that? What's this?
Looks like food.
Oh no, that's walnut shells. That's crushed walnut shells for the polisher.
For what?
Polisher.
I thought it was for Momo.
No, it's crushed walnut shells for the polisher. Rob Jane, hi team. What's happened to the top 10 pick of the tricks boards? They are missed. Oh, they were here. They fell off earlier on where we were showing George the DVD selection behind. So they are. There we are. All back on there. There we are. Thank you for pointing that out, Rob.
We need to update them actually. We've not updated them in a few weeks.
I think we should quickly show Ottar's review before I forget. So let's get that up very quickly. So we're going to switch over to YouTube. Just give me 1 second, guys, while I click on this. Bring up our history. History, there we are. And hopefully Ottar's review is there. There it is. Right, okay, so we are going to go over to Ottar's review of, what was it?
The bar thing. The
Magic at the
bar.
bar.
Thank you.
Okay, now
Hope he likes it.
I'm hoping that you guys are going to get the sound on this. If you don't get the sound, just let us know and we will look into that. But let's go over to the desktop and let's check out Ottar's review.
Doggers out there, this is once again Ottar coming to you with a short review of a magic product that was graciously sent to me by the team at PropDog. This time I'm taking a look at Magic at the Bar by Chris Randall. Now, you might see I'm in my workshop. I've extended my bubble to be able to work in the workshop. And in the workshop we keep an old DVD player that enables me to watch this. And there's very little I can take away from Magic at the Bar. In fact, I almost feel that it owes me my time back after watching it. There's really nothing I can add that Alex didn't already say in his excellent review of this. This contributes nothing to the world of magic, really. It has no business being a full DVD that they charge you a full price for. There are maybe 3 vaguely original, tiny ideas for additions to already very well-known concepts in this entire thing. It has extremely poor production value, And lastly, as a Swede and a feminist, I can say nothing else than that it's a sexist piece of shit. In the first trick that he does in this DVD, he approaches a woman at a bar and opens up with the most sexist line I've ever heard anyone sully the face of the earth with. So, well, my review is going to be short and sweet. And I'm going to show this DVD penetration like it has never experienced before. And there we are. I wish everyone a good summer. Thank you everyone at PropDog for sending me this. I just realized this is no longer a sponsored video since I keep destroying everything you send to me. But in the end, let's all help to end the pandemic as soon as possible. I long for the day when I can once again invite volunteers to come here and help me make more flamboyant videos for you guys. And I long for the day when sexist pieces of shit like this are no longer allowed on the shelves of the magic stores around the world. The last thing our art form needs is more sexism. Bye everyone.
Brilliant. Just utterly brilliant. Ottar. Amazing, my friend. Amazing. So let me just close this YouTube video down.
Wow.
Wow indeed. Wow indeed. So yeah, that was just brilliant. Everything we expect from you, Ottar. Fantastic. So sorry about the echo of the beginning there, guys. But thank you for letting us know. I've got that sorted out pretty fast.
Is that cocktail called anything? It was a careful mix of... It was a well-measured
an Ottar
cocktail,
special.
well-shaken. What was it? Yeah.
He was getting ready for his drinking game. That's what it was, weren't you, Ottar? So yes. Right. Okay. Brilliant. Let's get back on with some of the comments, and then we can go for some of this. So where were we?
That was brilliant, wasn't it?
Good.
You always know you're going to get a good, honest review.
I
from
just
Ottar.
love the little nuances, like they're putting it on the thing and giving it the finger. Blowing out. Brilliant.
Oh, brilliant. Nero said Jason looks like he's had a pint of cider or two. You should have seen him yesterday with his red eyes.
Oh, it's awful.
Like been on a bender all night. Finley, do you guys take on work experience? If so, what age? Yes, we do, Finley, and we can definitely sort something out. We've had it a couple of times in the past, so as long as it's not too far to you to come, it's from Essex, isn't it? You come from, so it might be a bit difficult, but yeah, always happy to do that, Finley. Brett says not having a baby. He's feeling a little ill, and I'll go in for my lucky card, 4 of spades. Okay. He's won, that's it. No, don't know yet.
Oh, good luck with everything.
Yeah. Yes, good luck, definitely, Brett. Josh says, my mum told me I might be coming in for something, I'm not sure. Okay. Alex says, hi guys, have you seen 8 Manation? Is that how you say it? Animation. I'm guessing it might be similar to Distortion. I haven't seen it, I'm afraid. Alex, you guys seen it?
No, the thing Josh is on about is Josh wants to come and do some a day with us next week.
Oh yeah, anytime. Josh, yeah, no problem. You're only local, so it's no big deal. What have I started with the Rick Astley thing? Sorry, Alex.
Yeah, thanks. I can't wait for you to come in, Josh.
Yeah, Josh, who else do you think he looks like? Ready for Rob for his next video?
Someone cool. I'm sure there must be. I must look similar to a James Bond or something. No? I'm going to end up as a James Bond villain, aren't I? I can tell I will. Yeah, no, it's not going to go.
I'm trying to think, you know.
I suppose
I'd like to see Alex's odd job.
Oh, do a James Bond odd job?
Yeah.
Not going the way I wanted. Not going the way I wanted.
Well, let me give.
I'm going to end up painted in gold or something.
Give Rob some ammunition. Give it a good.
I reckon I could be. I reckon I could be gold. I reckon I could be Goldfinger. I reckon I could be Goldfinger.
Is Goldfinger the one with the cat?
No, Goldfinger.
No, that's Blofeld.
Goldfinger's
Goldfinger and Oddjob are
I
in the same
expect you
film.
to die, Mr.
Yeah,
Bond.
yeah, right up the Jaffas with the laser beam.
Then who would be Bond?
I can't think of anyone. Mike.
Brett
So make
says,
Mel Honey Galore or whatever name. Pussy Galore.
Brett says whoever wins the dice stack, I'll challenge you next.
Pussy Galore. You know what I meant.
I know what you meant. It's just funny. You got it wrong.
On the top.
Love you.
On the top.
On the top.
Use a few Pringles tubes, says Andy Tingley. Benjamin says use PVC pipe from a hardware store as a cup to stack 25 dice. I thought you were going to go for 38.
No, the record's 25.
Oh, 25.
Or something like that. Something like that. I mean, if I could do 25, I'll be happy.
Ken says Boba looks like she's feeling better. Yes, she's feeling loads better. Thank you, Ken. Stefan says great explanation. 4 cups, dice, 9 dice, 12. Layman usually remember it better, but it was magicians. Apparently not so. Okay. Trevor Sampson says Kane variant. Think it's Liam Montier and Kmart product.
Oh.
Okay. Nigel Quinn says Alan Rawlinson, awesome dice stacking skills, and has given a link. So yeah, thanks for the link there, Nigel. Click on it,
Really
anyone.
good, yeah, really good.
And Frank has given us a link to the Kane's variant. Thank you for that, Frank. Michael Cooley, where is the charts, tricks, and the books board? They're there now. Careful, Bobo, careful. You shouldn't be jumping off things, you silly bird. Just because she wants to tickle that.
It's awful when she does that.
Yeah, you're not ready yet. It's only been a week.
So when you've got a child that's starting to walk.
There you go.
I'll check out Kane's variant, but Liam Montier is very good at putting together not too difficult, really powerful stuff. So it's probably very good. I like Liam.
I like Liam. I think Liam's great.
He's great. Comes up with really good stuff.
Yeah, absolutely. Shane says, hey guys, what's up?
What's up?
Gimp Bobo, says Walter. Yeah, bring out the Gimp. Michael Patterson, hey guys, I'm kind of early for changes. I'm currently in Spain on holiday. All right, for some then, mate, innit? Yeah, come on. James says, echo on sound. Yeah, we know about that. It's all sorted. Yeah, done all that. That was my bad. Yes, I know.
Don't rip up the paper.
This is an annoying video.
Bye.
Sorted, fix. Right, okay. So let's talk about a few things on here then, shall we? Hey, should we show what George boy?
Yes, this is amazing.
So George, do you want to come and show us this? We're going to show everybody your little set. So I'll come around first of all, George, and I'll get the close-up cam on this. So George, first of all, tell us about this.
Apparently my aunt got it at a car boot sale because she liked the box, but obviously it's got a bit worn. But all the tricks are still inside it, and it's quite old. It's from 1934, I think.
1934. Wow.
Like that.
It might be a bit earlier than that, I think.
Really?
Yep.
All right, Antiques Roadshow.
I've been doing my research. So it's Ernest Sewell, who he was a magician in the 1920s and 1930s. He was also a ventriloquist. In fact, he was more famous for being a ventriloquist than he was a magician.
No, he wasn't.
Yes, he was.
Just bear with me.
He was on the radio and stuff like that. And this is a kit that he brought out. He brought out 4 in total. And
Wow.
No, 5 in total.
You seem to know a bit more.
I do. And this is kit number 3 that came out in the early 1930s.
He's a show-off, George. He's a show-off.
I did a bit of research. That's all.
What, just now?
What's the
Just now?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
what's the value?
You shouldn't have said
The
that.
value.
Do you know what they're worth?
Well, we
in
were
perfect
really.
condition. In perfect condition. So I'm not.
So I was really impressed until you said you just found that out now. You should just get quiet
Yeah,
because
it's
we all
still
thought you knew
got
this.
the rings and everything.
Right, let's go and have a look inside. Let's
So
go
this is
inside.
amazing. So this is all what's in here.
Wow, that's
So let's have a look
awesome,
at this.
isn't it?
When we first got it, there were like fake spiders in it, but they were actually real ones.
Yeah.
So I had to get all of those.
You
out.
see, look, there you go. So
That is a
number
proper
3.
magic set, isn't it?
Yep.
Look at that.
Yeah, go on. In perfect condition.
In perfect condition, George, I think you could get. How much do you think?
20 pence.
10 quid?
£10. You think £10?
Yeah. Well, because it's not in perfect.
What,
No,
if
no,
it's-
no, no,
if it's-
no.
If it was in perfect condition.
Oh, well, you're making a big deal about it, so probably about 100.
I'd say £200.
£400.
Wow.
Really?
£400. So I reckon it might be worth you getting this bit of box repaired a little bit better. And I think you've probably got something
I think
that's
somebody
worth...
out there will offer you 400 quid.
I think if
it
you
is
keep that till...
absolutely wonderful.
I need money.
This is the sort of thing that really excites me, actually, George.
I think if you
I'm
keep
really,
that till you're 90,
grateful.
George, it'll be...
After the show, I might
Well,
have
you
spent
say
a bit
you
more
need
time
money. You should be selling some of your card gimmicks by now. Do you want to show me the gimmicks too?
Sure.
Yeah, what's your gimmicks?
I mean, you make money selling just that little bookmark you made. That
So
bookmark's great.
George makes his own card gimmicks, and a few of you regulars might have seen them before. We showed a few months ago now, wasn't it? So, but look at the pile. Are they all gimmicks?
Yeah.
My word.
Pretty
Show
much.
me
So
the favourite
this
ones.
is just a double backer with the paper that you gave me last time.
Oh right, yeah, the
It's
heat
really
paper.
useful,
Yeah.
Oh, let
okay.
me give that a snap. Let me, because this is a test for me, because it's an honest gimmick. And
You see, that's a lot better
That
using
is
the
good.
heat paper than it is using glue with it.
That is
Okay.
very
This
good.
is another double backer that I made, but with just Pritt stick. So it's still got a few
Let's have a compare.
wrinkles.
Comparison.
Yeah, you can feel the wrinkles, can't you? Yeah, that's not bad either. I'm impressed.
This
actually.
is a very terrible Hoffinser poker card. So if you hold that up to a light, you probably can't see it. But it's got another card
yeah.
inside.
You can, yeah. You see that? Yeah. Nice.
This one was actually a failed gimmick. I was supposed to make a Sharpie through gimmick, but it ended up, if you place a small object there, it's quite good for social media.
Nice.
Because I did it the complete wrong way around. This was the,
so good,
one of the first flap cards that I ever made. So pretty terrible. This is
Pretty
hang on,
terrible,
wait, wait,
George.
It's better than I could
No,
do, George.
George.
No,
George, this isn't
yeah,
just
yeah.
I mean,
Yeah,
you know, that
George,
isn't-
You're
that isn't-
also 10, mate. You're 10. You're making gimmicks far better than many people who are 30, 40 years
as
old.
your first flap card,
one of
That's-
the first working
crazy
flap
good.
card.
that's not too bad. That
I'm
is
making for you.
pretty good.
So we
This
got that.
one is like the Ace of Hearts. It turns
What?
black, and then if you give it a shake, it turns into.
Oh my
this.
god!
That's insane.
Brilliant!
That's crazy. That is brilliant. That is. Alright, I'm keeping that one.
That is actually amazing, George. That's so good. Did you see that? Can you do it? Can you say something?
I'll turn around.
That's
Go on,
fine.
reset.
It's a gimmick. Sure.
Ready?
Watch.
So Ace of Hearts, if you shake it,
That is.
Yeah, it gets
Keep
better.
Keep watching.
and then you can shake it, and
That
it
is
turns into.
There you go.
That is
cool.
actually so good.
This is a Sharpie through gimmick, so you can put a Sharpie through there, and then when you bring it back up, you seal it like that. This is actually something anyone can do. It's basically like a matrix gimmick. It's probably for social media, but all I've done is made hole punches, but not punch them all the way, just like half the way. So you got all these little flaps that you've just
Okay.
made with a hole punch. So what you can do for social media is just drag it around like that, and it saves you.
They're
What's
called
social
cats,
media?
by the way.
What's social media?
Pardon?
What's social media? I don't
I
get
don't
it.
know.
I'm old, George.
He's winding you up, George.
That's a chat.
This is a shrinking card gimmick, so you have it like that, and then when you shake, it turns mini. This one is one that you actually need a note for, so you basically fold the note around it, and then it will look like it's through because there's a flap.
Nice.
Okay.
This is a flap card that I made the other day, so it's the 3 of clubs, and it turns into the 7
Wow.
of
You make all this
hearts.
stuff
10
at
years old.
It's got a good imagination as
This
well.
is the worst gimmick I've ever made.
I mean, I'll be the judge of that.
It's
You
terrible.
wanna see the gimmicks
It's
Jason
just
makes?
like,
It's travelling
and
deck.
then you can,
Wow.
yeah, something like
not
that. So
bad.
you,
That's all right, George. I mean,
It's a good idea.
and
Actually,
then
that looks fun.
that can push back in like that.
Yeah, that's
bit more
travelling
work
deck.
on
That's
that.
brilliant.
That's
This-
worth investigating.
right, can I talk about my favourite one?
What?
I think this is so sweet, this. George has made this for Alex.
Oh, is it for me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
good
wow,
luck.
George, brilliant.
And it's just a little bookmark. So you just put it over the page you're on. How cool is that?
You can put it over
Oh,
like
that's
that.
so cool.
Oh,
I
That's
should
so
teach you that.
sweet.
It's so easy.
Like a magician's
So
bookmark.
cool.
That's brilliant.
I'm the luckiest guy
I
in the
want
world.
one now.
It's good, isn't it? I
Yeah.
genuinely think that's really cool.
Are these
Sell
all
those.
just flap cards as well?
Pardon?
any-
No, I'll do
no?
those in a sec.
Okay.
These ones are like, it's basically you place the blue card on the bottom and then you can make it melt through like that, and then it's in the middle.
Oh man.
And then this one is,
I don't know how that works.
Have to go a bit slower for our small
And
little
then-
brain to...
then this one is like, it's a solid card. They can feel that it's a solid card, and then what you do is you would put the card there and then melt it
What the hell?
through like
Hey?
that, and then 1, 2, and it can't go through anymore like that.
That is nice.
This is
What?
Jason's not going to be sleeping tonight, you know that.
this is one of the original
I got it,
ones that I made.
Yeah, we saw one like
Like
that
that.
first time. Brilliant.
So that's the
Really
same
well.
one. This is the best flat card I've ever made. So you take it and it's blue to red, like that.
Amazing.
And then the last one is, of course, the battery one that I did.
Oh, that is so
last time.
cool.
Now, these are, I mean, the quality, guys, is just mind-blowing. It really is. I mean, you've got to see it to believe it, but let me get back on the main cam.
Can we get him on retainer? Because honestly, I'm not even
Okay,
joking.
I
I'm
will
not even
work
joking.
it.
A lot of that stuff is better than the stuff we sell.
10 years old. They're brilliant. Fantastic, George. Yeah.
That card through then was absolutely that one that melted through. I just
This one.
Is that your idea? Did you?
Well, sometimes I see ideas on YouTube and then I try and think, oh, that'd be cool if I did it this way, and then I do it my own way.
Right, Jason, Alex, you're both fired. George, you're hired. There we go.
But can you dice stack?
Fun? No.
Get out.
North and Jason, don't worry.
This is this one.
That is
Brilliant.
so good. That is so good.
It's one of the simplest gimmicks.
All right,
Cards
all right.
taken.
Awesome.
One of the simplest gimmicks.
Thank you, George. No, thank you for showing us. We really appreciate that.
Well done, mate.
And,
That's
yeah,
awesome.
good stuff. Good stuff.
Do you know what? I used to be a
Awesome.
primary school teacher. I'd love to have had you in my class
Really?
during DT. You'd be amazing at design technology. Some of these kids that can't make a cam that just goes left and right. George,
Good job, buddy.
George,
Thank you.
it's just amazing. It's amazing.
Well done.
Even that, it's just so cool.
It's brilliant, isn't it? That's so
Yep.
so sweet and simple. It's
I can make another
it's
one
a great
right now
little
if you
thing.
want. Another one of those bookmarks.
Wouldn't work on my Kindle
Audio
though, would
books.
it? Wouldn't work
Audio
on my
books,
Kindle.
All right, so yeah, gold standard playing cards are back in stock. They've been unavailable for months and months,
Yeah,
haven't they? Yeah,
we-
so they are finally back in. We thought at one point they'd been discontinued because they disappeared off Murphy's, but they are back. And right, the complete Leech.
It's a book.
Is that book corner?
Yes.
Oh, it's your book corner.
Yeah.
Oh, we'll talk about
I'll
that
get
later.
the
Yeah,
book.
later.
Yeah,
Get
okay.
save it till later.
I'll get the book.
Don't
Right,
need a cup of tea
what do
yet.
you want to talk about? I don't know any of these. These are all stuff you want to talk about.
Because I
so,
wasn't here
yeah.
yesterday, I feel like I've missed a bit of the week, obviously because I wasn't here. But I will talk about them. So lots of these are the things we got in from Scott, Alexander and Puck, who have been great, really, really great to deal with. We've got some stuff in directly from them, which is nice because we can't get it from other places. One of them, the thing that I like, what do I like the most? There's a couple of things. Shoe Business 3. Now,
No, you loved Shoe Business 3. Jason, you saw the trailer
it's
for Shoe
brilliant.
Business 3 and you're going, that is awesome.
oh, it's brilliant. It's absolutely brilliant. Yeah. So Shoe Business 3 takes the Shoe Business and Shoe Business 2 to the next level and introduces Siri. Not Siri, Alexa. Other talking speakers are available. So basically what you have here is the same plot where you vanish a spectator's drink. Well, you vanish a drink, and this is your Alexa device that comes with it. And the premise would be that you're asking Alexa to teach you a trick. So you have the script plugged into your sound system on stage, and then you have Alexa going. She will glow blue like a normal Alexa. So when you've got it plugged in and turned on, and you do a trick where liquid is supposed to disappear, and basically the trick goes wrong. And then you ask Alexa for help at the end, and all you hear is like a gurgling sound of like a robot of like Alexa sort of drowning. And then you unscrew the lid, and the drink has ended up inside, and then you pour the drink out and finish your routine that way. So,
That's
it's
awesome.
it's like the standard Shoe Business, but obviously version 3. And they don't wholesale that, so we're really, really lucky to have that for you guys. So that's great. MIB Unplugged is a great. We seem to be talking about a lot of confabulations recently, don't we? With confabulation.
Seeing thing.
But
Yeah,
you think this might be the ultimate one, don't you?
I do think this is very, very good. So this is an electronic-free, assistant-free, no-force confabulation, and you get a message that ends up in a bottle. So the premise is they're on a desert island, they're sending a message in a bottle, and the audience get to choose a variety of different things, and then the audience member is holding a bottle with a prediction in it the whole time. They come up on stage, give you the bottle, and then you take out the prediction, or you break the bottle and take out the prediction, and then the theatre of getting you to hold the end of the paper, Dave, and then walking back, so it sort of unfurls like a scroll.
Yeah.
And he's just stopping as he goes. So he goes, I'm stranded on a desert island with
Elton
David
John.
Blaine or whoever. And he goes through 4 or 5 different revelations, and at the end, wish you were here, and then the name of the person in the audience that made the first guess. It's brilliant. It's fantastic. And I say, no electronics, no stooges, no backstage assistants. They do an electronic version that's about £1,500, and this is the electronic free version. It's not cheap, but it is very, very good. It's $453.99. But for a worker on stage, that is
The bottle and message is in the audience right from the start.
Yeah, it's
Right.
brilliant. It's very good.
It's pretty much foolproof. It's quite easy to do, isn't it?
Oh, the method is
easy to do.
really lovely. Yeah, it's a great trick. You end clean as well.
Yeah, I don't think you need the electronic version. I don't
No.
think it's just one of those things where the electronics adds anything. Actually.
No, and finally the last thing. Well, Alex was really keen to get this in. It's the Needles by Scott, isn't it? The
Yeah,
I'll let you talk about
only
it.
because I was surprised.
We've sold that before, though. We've sold that
Needles,
before. Yeah, we've had that in before, a long time ago.
Oh, well, it's back because we can't. I don't think we can get it from.
No,
from Memphis anymore.
yeah, I think we couldn't get it for about 2 or 3 years. So we sold it for the first couple of years and then just couldn't get it. Because we got it originally because Sing wanted it.
Okay.
Ah.
Right. Well, it's not. I mean, to be honest, it's not really a trick that would actually suit me very well. But having tried it, I'm not very comfortable with having stuff in my mouth. I was talking to Max Somerset was in, wasn't he? And shut up, Jason.
Except Pitterbread.
Except Pitterbread. Well, Max Somerset was in. He had a gecko in it. He has a live gecko in his mouth. Anyway.
What?
Yeah, no, I don't know what. I can't remember what the trick was. But that's a tangent for Jonas.
If that is not on the intro next week, you with some sort of gecko in your mouth.
But anyway,
gecko,
I wasn't put off by the sharpness of the needles or hurting myself or anything. I just don't like having stuff in my mouth. So I'd always thought if I did it, it would have to be the opener. Whereas here, it doesn't have to be in your mouth right from the start or anything.
That's great, isn't it?
The
That's
needles
really
are
good.
barely in your mouth for any length of time. It's all basically they get in the mouth during the course of the routine. Safe as houses. I was really surprised. I thought, gosh, you know, what is it? £270 for a needles trick. I wouldn't go near it. But actually, I think for the solution they've come up with, it's really good.
Scott and Puck price their stuff high, don't they? But
Yeah.
it's so people aren't buying it and revealing it on YouTube. Really, I think ultimately is the reason. But they want to sell to pros. They want to sell to people that spend the money and they want the secrets
It's
retained.
not
don't
just that, because you'll notice with Scott and Puck, they put so much time and effort into their routines. They're all brilliant.
Oh, yeah.
There's no bad routines out there. So they put so much time and effort into it. It's not something rushed and just thrown out to make money for Magic. It's a proper routine. They're putting their work into it.
They can answer every question you have on it as well.
The amount of new tricks that come out nowadays, about 90% of it is just stuff released to make money. That's it. Someone thinks, right, I need to make some more money. I will invent another trick and sell it. Well, these guys aren't doing that. They're putting their routines out there. Sometimes it's their life's work. And yeah, I think it's worth charging appropriately. And it also means that if you do buy it, you know that Joe Blogs or that person that spectator saw last week hasn't done that. You know, if you go to a gig and how many people are doing ambitious card or confab routines where a lot of their stuff, you know, no one's ever seen it before. So
Actually, well, one of the things that always put me off buying off-the-shelf items was that whole thing. If you ever do a gig with another magician, you've got to confer beforehand as to making sure, and you just sort of think it's ridiculous. You know, there's so many magic tricks out there. How come, you know, we're overlapping?
Nobody's doing the lie detecting chicken, are they?
The amount of gigs I'll go to where I was either working with somebody else or didn't realise I was working with somebody else until I got there. But of course, those people are using Bonzolopes and doing Ring Float Revolution.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I'm, you know, well, I'm sorry guys, but yeah, one of us is going to have to drop it, and it ain't going to be me. So yeah. Right, okay. Ken says, by the way, my package arrived in the States in 7 business days. Thanks again, Smudged, for Smudged. Very fast shipping. 7 days. That's incredible. So.
Craig David,
sometimes on the ball, sometimes not. Was that one of the prizes? Was it?
Yes, they were sent at the same time. So
okay, well, so they got it in the States faster than the UK. Wow. Walter says thanks, Ottar. Stefan says there you have a dice stacking tube. Robert Van Buren says it to the point. Ottar does. Jonas, sound problems. Cheers. Ottar, destroy magic. Cheers.
See, he's already dropping your vowels in his spelling now. You see, you're going, Jonas.
How are you managing to keep on typing, Jonas? Brian Robson.
Remember, there's a 15-minute delay on this, so he's probably catatonic at the moment.
Brian Robson says, Ottar, don't you have to inform the police when you do those chemicals now? Probably not in Sweden. Scott Farrington, best review ever. Yeah, absolutely.
Just make sure you let Sting know, Ottar. He'll tell the rest.
Finley says, Jonas, me being first. Cheers. Adam Bowness, amazing. James Shin, Ottar, the explosive magic reviewer. Neil Edwards, what's the pickup line? That's
so bad.
That's so bad. Andy Tingley, laugh aloud, so funny, but what were the sexist words?
What is it? You know what it is, don't you? It's something like you've
You're
not been
about to experience the best penetration of your life.
Yeah, I mean it's full of them. The whole DVD's full of it, though, isn't it? Yeah, it's ridiculous.
But the problem is, I mean, she was such a nice, respectable-looking lady that you just wouldn't. I mean, it was completely the wrong atmosphere to do it as well. I mean, it wasn't as if.
You do that in the UK, you get punched in the face.
I'll tell you what. Yeah, I mean, you know, yeah, you'd get hit.
Right, let's move on. Frank says, good work, Ottar. Finley says, Ottar needs to be knighted by the Queen. Sir Ottar, the sexy Ottar. Sorry, sexy Ottar. Wrong joke. Nick says, that one tits up. Lou says, who's the magician in the DVD?
Chris Randall.
Yeah, there you go, Chris Randall. Mike Sullivan, hi lads, hello buddy, I hope all is well. Hi Mike, I came in on Wednesday and bought an early Dobson Volume 1 and it's unbelievable DVD, I love it. That's Finley. Ottar says, Brian, the police are well informed of what we do here, what we are in possession of, and they regularly call me asking for advice on chemicals they have to take out.
Wow, that's wicked, isn't it?
Yeah. Bring it on, Alex. Says Josh.
Come on, Josh, come on.
James Shin, Rowan Atkinson, Alex.
Yes.
Brad, Rowan Atkinson.
Rob, if you've not seen Mr. Bean in Australia.
Well, I don't know. I would say more.
No, don't say anyone else.
Blackadder.
Yeah, Blackadder. I would say more Slackbladder. Captain Slackbladder. Yeah. Alex looks like Tintin, says Andy Tingley.
He does look like Tintin, and I'll be Snowy.
Oh well, Rob,
Dave could be old the captain. That'll be quite good.
You've got a busy weekend ahead of you, Rob. Scott Barrington, not James Bond, more like Johnny English.
Yeah, I kind of walked into that one.
Sean Mack, Alex looks Stan Laurel or Gold member. Chris Gillanders, Alex does have a touch of Stan Laurel. Sorry, Alex, it's a comedy. We've already discussed the two of those doing.
I mean, I'm chuffed with that.
Bobo to be 007, laugh out loud. Oh, that's what she was talking about. I'll see you soon. And then
By the way, Josh and his mum clearly talk a lot, don't they? He's got to ask us what's going on.
double Bo 7.
Brian.
Bobo
7. Yeah, good call. Yeah. Brian Robson. Yeah, but after the Sands Mines accident. Chris Gillanders says, spooky, hadn't seen Sean when I typed. Adrian Tritton, not sure about you and the Bond, Alex.
Thanks, Adrian, thanks.
Josh Crayford, whoops, I think I've started everyone roasting Alex in the chat. Alan Robinson, hello gents, sorry I'm late. I was feeling the lad. We were just talking about you, Alan, talking about your dice stacking video you sent me. So if you didn't see the comments earlier, we were just talking about what you sent us. And
basically we were saying you weren't as good as me.
Yeah, and who put the video up? I forget who put it up now.
Nigel
did, yeah, Nigel Quinn. So yeah, Nigel very kindly shared the link on there. Lord Bonsall, says James Shin. Finley Southgate, George, they're unbelievable. George, talking about the cars now, we finally got up to when they saw your gimmicks. So James Shin said Lord Bonsall. Finley says George, they look unbelievable. Ottar says George casually says my first flap card pretty terrible, and casually throws it aside. That is 27,890% better than anything I've ever built. Yeah, good stuff. Paul Sunderland says, can George have his own spin-off show? There you go, George. Josh says, where did you learn this stuff, George? I have a feeling it's Even Era. Even Era? Don't know. Neil Edwards, give him a job. Charlie Robinson, they're really good, George. I would be happy to pay for them. Finley says, same Charlie. There you go, George. Little sideline
honestly, mate,
gimmicks for people.
Yeah, honestly. Why not? You could be Alan Sugar.
Well done, George. Dave should be an employee full time, says Robert Van Buren. Scott Farrington, think George is very inspiring. Fantastic gimmicks. Good job. I'm actually jealous. Laugh out loud. This is Scott Farrington. Good job, George. Brilliant gimmicks, says Simon. Rob Middleton, Rob Bromley too. Paul Sunderland, definitely a section of your website for George. Ottar says a few of those.
Ridiculous.
I know, yeah. A few of those are pretty seriously better than several gimmick cards I've paid good money for in the past, says Ottar.
That'd be funny. I stacked 4 dice and got 3 comments.
Craig Dixon, Dixon in the States says, when is your lecture, George? Fantastic job, says Walter. Excuse me. Nick Adcock says, far too clever to dice stack. Great. Ottar says, George would be a lot better than other lecturers I've seen at Blackpool. Yeah, absolutely. Rob James says, so Dave, will you be stocking a line of George's gimmicks and gaffs? I think we might have to in the future. George says, Scott and Puck's message in the bottle is brilliant.
Yes, it is very
The
good.
needles are also a great product. Hey, this life is more productive than the pub. Drinking wise. Cheers. Drink up, Jonas. Ottar, your spelling is still impressive for someone playing the game.
At least you got pucks right.
Also correct is a wonderful invention, Ottar.
Please, he spelled puck right.
Ken Dunn says Scott Alexandra and Malcolm Puckering are awesome people as well. Great
They are
material,
lovely.
and they
Yeah,
stand out behind their products.
They do come across really, really well, and they always say at the end, if you've got any questions, they give their personal email addresses, so you can send them whatever you want to ask. They're great, really good.
Akshay says, have I missed the whole thing about Cyber Review? Just wanted to know your thoughts. Yeah, we did Cyber a few weeks ago, actually.
I'm still to do another review. So I'll do that.
How I manage, this is Jonas, he says, how I manage, well, I practice all week. Ian Smith, I've been asked to perform at a hen party. Any recommendations for effect I should perform or avoid?
Silk to egg? Hen.
Well, definitely, I mean, I've done tons of hen parties. The ruder, the better. So you're looking at The Nun, you're looking at Ding Dong, One Direction, the I Love C-O-C.
I Love C-Deck, that's fine,
yeah,
to say.
yeah. So yeah, there's quite a few. Anything like that go down really, really well. Phil Plus works really, really well with females. I don't know why. It's just, I mean, it works brilliantly, men and women, but women just get that even better reaction on it. One Direction says Ottar. People are mocking Alex. Cheers. Jeffrey Hurt says Alex looked like Mr. Punch.
That's one of the best ones.
That's the way to do it.
Like Mr. Pun. Oh. I have to get what they got, warblers or whatever they do. What do they use? I have to guess.
Oh, that's brilliant. That's very funny.
Yeah.
I'll get some
good.
sausages.
Yes.
That's good. That's a good impression.
Patrick says, hiya guys, I hope all is well. I'm booked to perform close-up magic next Saturday at a wedding. Have any of you had to perform close-up magic with a social distancing? If so, how did it go? I haven't.
No,
I don't think anyone has.
Got my first gig tomorrow.
We talked about it briefly last week, so if you didn't see last week's show, Patrick, check out last week. Thank you, Bobo. If you go to YouTube, we list the timings of everything there. And if you go to YouTube, find last week's video, search down until you see talking about COVID. Click on there.
It was Sam, wasn't it?
Yeah, we had a little. Yeah, that's right. We had a little chat about it. Just discussed it a little bit there, so that might help you. Josh Crayford says, "I'm at my dad's, Alex. That's why I didn't know." Right. Benjamin says, is it funny how magicians do the same effects despite there being thousands? Every magician in my area does Professor's Nightmare with the endless rope cut and restored rope. I moved up on Daryl's acrobatic ropes, and not only are people entertained, but also grateful they didn't see the same Professor's Nightmare. It's still off the shelf, but at least it's different. Well, yeah, good call, Benjamin. And also, Four Nightmares, the one, check out Jason's version of that. If you like rope stuff, it kills. Absolutely brilliant.
Oh, somebody sent us a video. That's really bad. I can't remember the name. Somebody sent us a video. They were entering a sort of lockdown video magic contest, and their handling of Four Nightmares was far superior to mine. There were some brilliant bits in it, really, really good. Like comedy where the ring's on the rope and he's just holding it there and it just falls onto the floor. And he's like, oh, and picks it up. It's really good. It's really, really good. Yeah.
And I've just been going through Tarbell again for some research, and I have to say there are so many great tricks in Tarbell that I wonder why they're not as popular as the other ones. It's really hard to work out why Professor's Nightmare has become like the rope trick. When you go through it, you think, well, hang on.
Yeah.
There's like 30 that are just as good in the book.
Yeah, it's just popular because whatever
Everyone does
reason. It's just at some point somebody's seen it at a lecture and they started doing it. And
well,
Rich, it's
fibre optics, isn't it?
Yeah.
So fibre optics came out, everybody went bananas about it, and so everybody does it. If one of those other rope routines came out on DVD, I'm sure the same thing would happen.
Alan Rollinson says, "I challenge you to a duel, good sire."
I mean, I've lost.
You haven't.
I'll admit defeat now.
Andy Tingley says, "Wow, George." Nigel Quinn says, "George's gimmicks and gaffs corner." New section on the site.
Very good. Yeah.
Finley says, "Jason, have you got those piss decks in yet?"
The piss. Pooh and Piff.
Oh, very good. Yeah. very good.
Gotcha. Andy Tingley said Jason looks like Ken Bates.
Yeah.
I'm not sure I feel about that.
Walter says, old days, Alfred E. Newman from Mad Magazine. Alex, yes, I can see that. Nigel Quinn, Alex, Mr. Bean and Bond, Johnny English. Nick Hancock, rope trips are boring, pull the other one.
Yeah.
Andy Tingley, laugh out loud by Jace. And Adam Evans, loving cyber, can't wait to get out there and use it.
Excellent.
Right, we're caught up with those. So let's talk about something else.
Let's talk about UPS by Roddy McGhie, because I have no idea what that is.
Can I tell you a very quick funny about UPS? Quick funny story.
Is it a tangent?
Yeah.
Drink.
Yeah. Very quickly. So Simon, he used to work here.
Simon, yeah. I know Simon,
Hill, yeah. One day he was we had a notification from UPS, but he was going on about. I was like, "Where's that notification? What notification from UPS?" He goes, "Oh, I deleted it." Why? He goes, "I thought it was spam." So what can be spam? He goes, "Well, I thought it was about bras." What? Bras, ups. He thought that the word ups was something to do with bras, so he deleted all the UPS emails because he thought they were spam. But there we go. That's just a funny story.
That is good.
If you're watching, Simon, we love you.
That is good.
Anyway,
Come and see us again, because we haven't seen you for a long time.
Yeah, it's been a while.
So this is Ups by Roddy McGhie and D. Christopher. I'm just mentioning this because it's a...
That's a partnership, isn't it?
Certainly is.
That is a...
Well, apparently D. Christopher mentioned the idea to Roddy, and apparently once Roddy's been given an idea, a little seed, it grows, and this is the tree that the seed's grown into.
Thank you. Or the baby.
Or the baby.
If you want a different analogy.
But it's a way of getting a peek, and I was very sceptical, but it is. I think mentalists will really, really like it. Basically, you have a stack of business cards. You use your own business cards. You do include some blank cards of business card size for you to use. There is a bit of arts and crafts involved, but what you end up with basically is your stack of business cards. They write a piece of information on it. You put it into the middle of the stack of your business cards, and you don't have to do any sleight of hand, and you get the peek. It's really clean. It's quite a nice idea. And I think mentalists would really go for it because you don't have to do anything suspicious at all. The gimmick gives you the peek. And it's really quite clever. And also, Juan Tamariz had an idea of having a similar gimmick where the spectator reveals the information or the chosen card. So it can be used in several different ways. So I think it's quite a useful little gimmick.
Have you watched the tutorial for it?
Yeah.
How easy is it? How visual is the peek?
Right, so there's a bit of audience management because they have got to write in the bottom bit of the card.
Okay. Because I think
so
that's
it's
always
your
important,
business card. I mean, ideally, what you want is your name and all your details, and then a blank space at the bottom of the card. So that's clearly where, or you could just do that if you just write on the line or whatever. Mentalists are brilliant at making sure they do the whole circle bit.
Yeah, just write in the circle.
Mentalists would be brilliant at that.
Yeah.
And that's really it. And then it just goes inside the stack of cards, and you get the peek.
Brilliant.
At any time you like, and it's really quite clever. It's quite clever. Hats off to them. I think.
It's not a bad price either.
No, how much is it?
$18.99.
$18.99. I think if you're doing walk around mentalism, then you'll do that.
Yeah.
I think it's fine.
Compared to some of the prices we've had recently with certain gimmicks.
Yep.
So,
and it's a good way of getting your business cards out there as well.
That's nice as well, isn't
stuff
it?
like
Yeah.
that. I mean, I'm not a mentalist by any means, but I can see that being really, really useful.
Cool.
Good.
What about Pressure Force by Danny Ortiz?
Yeah, so this was quite an interesting thing, I think, because it's only $13.99, and
Is this a download?
It's a download. It's on our site now. It's also on his. Is it Now and Here? Here and Now. What's his DVD set called?
Here and Now or Now and Here.
One of those. Yeah, the first one of those. And it just teaches you how to do. It's basically his pressure force is the timing force, which if you just keep dealing packets and you say stop, and everyone goes 1, 2, 3, and it's always the same.
Right.
And he teaches you how to practice that and how to use that force. And he's got some brilliant tricks just using that one force. And if you want to learn how to relax, how to be confident, how attitude and everything else, it's a brilliant way of doing it because it's all about the attitude you give the spectator. of how it doesn't matter, and it'll really help with your classic force and any of your bit of your card magic. So I think that's a really good little tutorial. He uses it for that pressure force. You've got 3 or 4 tricks using it that are really entertaining. They're not the standard pick a card tricks. They're really amazing, and it is just about this timing force. And he uses it really, really well. I thought people might be interested in that. For $13.99, you learn a lot.
Awesome. Right, okay, well, we'll catch up on the comments, your book corner, and then we'll do some giveaways. So, Adam Evans, I know you're waiting for this. Right. Nigel Quinn, definitely need to check out Card Shark's Tamed Cards by Tommy Wonder. Number UK Stockets have ordered it in yet.
Yeah, I think I spoke to Nigel about this the other day. We've semi-recently done a Card Shark order, haven't we? So it's going to be...
Is that not... that's just his wildcard routine, isn't it?
I don't know.
That's his wildcard routine that's on Visions of Wonder DVDs, and it's also on the L&L wildcard
So what have they actually brought out then?
Well, you need a set of wildcards. So any set of wildcards, any
Phoenix
set of,
wildcards.
Yeah, so they'll just be a set of the wildcard set. So any set, if you've got a wildcard set already, and you've got those DVDs, you've already got it. But it's a brilliant.
Well, there you go, Nigel.
I did say earlier actually, those on the wildcard DVD, that's where Steve Dacre, the late Steve Dacre, is performing his wildcard routine, which gets a great response. And then Tommy Wonder does his, and it just literally brings the house down. It is that much better. It's really good.
Wow.
Awesome. So Bobo looks tired, says Ken Dump. Yeah, she's having a little snooze now. Yeah, Ryan Adams. Good point, buddy. Good point. Thank you for reminding me. Die stacking competition.
Yeah, you see, I mean, I did pull my shoulder.
Quickly, come on.
I was lifting, and
one of you is going to get a Saturday off or a Sunday?
The shrapnel.
Are we using this? Are we not even using the proper cup?
No, we're using that cup. Come on.
Because come on, mate.
It doesn't matter.
It does matter because I can do it with the other one.
Let's set the rules. Okay. You got one go.
I think it's more fun with
one go.
One go. If you were doing this for a layperson,
one go
on there.
Right. Okay. So basically,
you're not going to say, "Oh, sorry, it didn't work. I'll do it again." So you got one go.
Okay. So if I let me just get the rules straight. Yeah. So can I choose as many dice I want to stack? So if I stack 4, and then that gives Alex pressure to stack 4.
Whoever
or 5.
stacks the most amount of dice on the first go will win the competition. If neither of you get any of them, then you both lose.
Oh.
And I'll have a day off.
Oh, you've had enough days off, mate. Right. Are we going with
no warm up, straight in?
Are we going with if the dice if some fall off the top, are we still counting that 3 are stacked?
Yeah.
Fine.
As many as you want to do. Oh no! Oh, look at that!
I think we need a winner. I think if Alex messes it up now, we go again.
So I've only got.
So you could just do 2 if you wanted.
I haven't done it for so long.
Oh, look at that!
I can't believe you've spent all day yesterday doing that, haven't you?
I've never done this other than I think once I did it with you guys earlier on, so I don't even know. But all I can see is you doing that. So I just wanted to do more than Jason. That was all. I just wanted to do more than Jason.
You need more wrist.
Yeah, you need.
Oh! Never mind. There we go. Fine. Right, you got a day off, Alex.
Thanks. That's all I need.
Too late now. There we go.
I had to go first.
Finley's saying, where did you guys get the clear, straight glass for the stacking? Well, that's basically one of the ones we sell with the hoop and glass. But Finley, if you want one, mate, we'll send you one. Just drop us an email to remind us. We'll send you one free of charge, as it's you. As a little congratulations for always coming first.
I can't believe you've won that.
Top of the shows.
It's so annoying. Honestly,
what a shame. Right. I've got some comments here. Look at his face, says Adrian Tritton.
Genuinely, I was so much better at you at doing it as well. It's so annoying.
Nigel says, yes, it's in his book, Card Shark, just selling the Phoenix set and routine from LNL and Books of Wonder. Finley says, oh, we haven't done that one.
You've had so much stick today, I think you deserve
Ottar says, go Alex. Wow, Alex, says Adrian. Alex Adams, challenge stacked the dice in one sweep, long ways. Oh, hello.
That was the best you could have hoped for. That
go
was
Alex,
so good.
Alan and Ottar. Any news on the hoop and glass? So yeah, what is happening with the hoop and glass? And is that somebody at the door?
Not sure.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh, it might be Hannah.
Oh yeah.
What's happening with hoop and glass? It's not Hannah. Hello. What is happening with the hooping glass? Hooping glass.
It's coming
It's on
from.
its way.
Yeah, coming from.
Oh
somewhere,
yes,
isn't it?
they
Yeah,
are.
yeah.
They are on their way, and obviously you need to go through Paul now to get them from us because Paul has a direct link to the products.
Yes.
Because Paul's selling the course.
But they're not in yet, so we're
No.
still waiting.
Still waiting for it.
We processed all the glasses, so we have all the gimmick glasses, practice ones ready to go. Somebody else downstairs as well.
That might be Hannah.
Okay. Right. Okay. So let's do Alex's book corner. You ready? Your book corner?
Oh yes.
So once again, thanks to Rob Bradbury for a new intro for Alex's book corner. Are you ready?
Another one.
Right, over to you, Alex. Your book corner. So there we go.
We didn't dance.
Well, I did. I did
Hang
it.
on, sorry, we'll do a live show if I live, but yes, go.
Hello, we've got a live audience.
Yeah.
Crazy though it seems. So this is the complete Al Leach, not surprisingly by Al Leach and Danny Rudnick. It's a big book. It is a really big book, and it is only, let me just double check, $39.99. Now the best bit in this book is the first chapter, that is Al Leach on misdirection. It was released, that's right Bobo, misdirection. It was released as a separate pamphlet called Don't Look Now, and it's basically about 25-30 pages of really useful information about how to use misdirection, the timing of it, how it can help with your sleights, and how to practice it. It's some of the best stuff. I mean, Tommy Wonder's got some good stuff with it. Tom Stone, Andrew Galloway, John Ramsey, and Al Leach's stuff. That chapter is up there with it. Then it's divided into sleights is the next chapter, so all the sleights that are used throughout the book, and also his views on routining and his opinions on some sleights. So he's not a fan of the French drop. He thinks it looks completely illogical. You should put things into your hand rather than take them out. Things like that. So that's quite an interesting read. You don't have to agree with him. And he's got some useful tips and the sleights that he uses, how to practice them, and he's adamant that there is no excuse for any sloppy sleights. If you can't do the sleight 100% perfectly, then you just shouldn't be doing it. And then you move on to the tricks, and the tricks are split into various categories. So you have transpositions, ace tricks, ace productions, then you have sandwich effects, hot tricks, and included in those would be things like his Chicago opener, and that's sort of the standard level of trick that's in the trick. So it's basically things like the Hindu shuffle and the double lift are really where you're looking. Very few. There are a couple of tricks with gaffs towards the end in the gaffs section, but most of it is straightforward with cards and those sort of simple sleights. He does teach his double lift in it, which is really quite a nice one. And the only problem you can have with this book is that, for example, there are about, say, 10 sandwich effects, and they are variants on the same theme. So once you've learned one and you like it, you're really not going to be that interested in some of the others. Some of he's trying to make the trick simpler, but sometimes it's less effective that way. So so that's one of the issues with it, is the fact there is quite a lot of repetition, a lot of variance on the tricks. But it does a nice card to pocket with a nice little discrepant show, which is really nice. And there's a lot in it, and I've really enjoyed reading it. It's very easy to read. Good old Danny Rudnick gives his opinion at the end of each trick, and then tips he's got and any variants.
Let's have a quick look inside with the camera.
Yeah, one of the strange things. So you do get a mixture of photographs and illustrations, which I found a little bit surprising. But if I find a bit, so this is, if I find a bit on the tricks a second, you'll see where Danny's written his comments.
A full shop, by the way, let's see.
Yeah.
Loads of people on the shop today.
So here you got a bit, and then you've got a bit at the end where Danny says how he prefers it, or he brings it up to date if it's a trick that Al wrote a while ago or has changed in popularity. But it's a lovely book. There's loads in it. Ambitious card, gaffs and other bits of business, thimbles and some ball manipulation and stuff like that.
Awesome.
In the back. So I really like it.
It is
$39.99. But it's just one of those books that I've just been picking up since I've been here.
Yeah.
And then I've just decided, I'm going to take it home and read the whole thing.
He picks up a lot of books. Yeah. Doesn't watch TV, doesn't do anything, comes in all day Saturday, gets here about 4 in the morning, reads books through to about midnight, goes home, has an hour's sleep.
I think actually, if it's my day off, can I sit on that sofa and read books?
You can sleep on the sofa and read books on a Sunday if you want.
Perfect.
You're most welcome to.
There you go. I'm sorted.
Right,
Sorted.
okay. Catch up with the comments, then we'll do a few giveaways.
Yeah, sure.
Oh, okay. So so busy. Again, you know, it's a shop full of customers, and we never get customers on a Friday in an afternoon. Right, you're most welcome, Finley. Adrian, maybe Alex is Bond with those skills. World record, laugh out loud. I don't think so. Can I buy one of those glasses? Says Scott. How much are they? We can, yeah. I just got to make sure we got enough. I'm giving one to Finley. I need to make sure we got enough because we matched them up. So when we sell the hoop and glass, we give one empty and one full. I know we definitely got one empty, but next time you come in, Scott, we'll have a look, mate. I'm sure we can sort you out. Doug Thornton says, my friend Steve Marshall dice stacking on Fool Us. That is awesome. I've seen that video. It is awesome. Unbelievable. Yeah, call any number or any combination. Yeah, really good. Ken says, bought Resigned to Miracles on Alex's recommendation. Great book. Thanks, Alex. Yeah, it is good. You're most welcome, Ken. Dan says, Leech's thimble routines are great. Leeches? Leeches. Don't know. Jonas says tamed card was also on the name of Dan Harlan's wild card routine. Harlan's routine doesn't use any gimmick cards, some slights, but nothing too difficult. Jason level. You can't hear, he's not here. He's over there. Right, okay, so we're going to do some giveaways. As usual, guys, if you weren't here last week, let me quickly explain. With the prizes, rather than saying we're going to give this away, you can win this prize, we're going to give you a selection of prizes. So if you didn't see last week, I'm just going to go across to the website and I'm going to show you on the website the section where you can basically choose any prize you want. So let me just bring up the website very quickly. Right, so here's the website. So if you go to the bottom of the website, guys, there's a link here, the PropDog Facebook Live competition prizes. Click on that and you'll see a whole range of products in that actual section over there. So if you're lucky enough to win today, basically you can choose any of those prizes you want. Just drop us an email or a Facebook message and say, hi guys, my name is so and so, I won the competition today, can I have that prize? And we'll pop it in the post to you first thing on Monday. So how do you win? Name a card basically. So all you have to do is name a playing card. I'll give you guys 1 minute from now to do that, one card only, and we're going to choose 2 cards, and if you win those cards, you win the prize. As simple as that. So give it a go. You've got a minute and name the card. Just one card each, guys, one card each. And while you're doing that, I will quickly go through the comments, make sure there's none I've missed. Giveaways, cheers, Jonas. How can you name a card, Jonas? I'm surprised you're still standing. See you later, Savannah. See you, mate. Right, how are we doing? So 30 seconds, chaps, and then we shall name one.
Thank you. Even if they're just like signed cards or whatever.
In fact, while you're naming cards, I've got a little giveaway intro here. I should have done this. Look, hang on, here we go. Had to get that one in. Oh, wrong one. There we are, that's better. Right, that's it, guys. Right, so no more naming cards. I'm just going to write no more at the bottom here so we don't choose any cards after. No more cards. There we are. So any cards named below my comment of no more cards won't be included. So, how do we choose the cards? Well, you may have saw our fishing video last week where we chose the cards. We've got a slightly different video this week. So, we decided to use our laser cutter. So here are the chosen cards. Are you ready? Right, so there we are. You have the 8 of diamonds and the 3 of spades. So I'm going to go across to the iPhone cam and we are going to see who was the winners, or if anybody. So if you don't get the card dead on, it's going to be the nearest two. So we're looking for the 8 of diamonds and the 3 of spades. Let's see what we've got over here. So 8 of hearts, I'm pretty sure I saw 8 of diamonds. Yeah, Alex Adams. So congratulations, Alex Adams. You are the first winner. And 3 of clubs is pretty close. Let's see what we've got. 3 of spades.
Yeah, okay.
Spades, 2 of hearts, king of spades. Ace of spades, 4 of spades. Brett is the closest so far. Right, okay. So the closest one at the moment is the 3 of spades. Sorry, the 4 of spades. Who was that? 4 of spades was Brett Davies. So congratulations, Brett. You are pretty much the closest. So those are the 2 winners. Congratulations, guys. Drop us a quick email or send us a message on Facebook letting us know what prize you won, and we will get that sorted first thing on Monday. So that is the end of the show. No more comments, I think. Bravo to the winners. I was one off, said Brett Davies. No, you're closest. You got it, Brett. You were the nearest one. I'm late to the show. I'll rewatch later, but shared it nonetheless. Thank you, Daniel. Sharing is always a bonus for us. Bugger says Sean Mack. Finley, yes, what I thought. What about the person whose baby's in hospital? I can't really give a prize away for that. Yeah. There's probably a lot of other people with babies in hospitals, and if not, we may get a lot of sob stories in the next few weeks looking for free prizes. So, but anyway, thank you all for joining us. Thank you for those who took part. Congratulations to the winners. Have a great week, everybody. Have a great weekend. Sorry, should I say? Sorry, I'm listening to stuff going on behind me. A lot of stuff going on. But yeah, have a good one. Thank you for joining us, and we will see you later. I've got a ton of customers to serve. It's crazy in here. See you later. Bye.